A 2-year-old girl was diagnosed with a very particular type of epilepsy. It's known as intractable epilepsy, and the reason why it's so terrible is because you can't treat it with conventional medicine. So as a result, when she was about 3 months old, she started having these seizures, and they would last for hours, and doctors had no idea what was going on. It wasn't until she was about 2.5 years old that they realized that she had this form of epilepsy, and they couldn't really do much to treat her. So she would have these seizures throughout the day. In fact, her parents said that she would have up to 300 seizures a week, and as a result, her brain stopped developing. She actually lost her ability to speak. She lost her ability to walk on her own, to eat, and her body was just deteriorating. So it was an absolute disaster. Her parents didn't know what to do, and then they found out that marijuana might actually be a solution to this problem. It was literally their last hope. They tried everything. They even tried a very particular high protein, low carbohydrate diet. That didn't work. So what they did is they looked into a particular type of marijuana. It's low in THC, which is the psychoactive part of the drug, and high in CBD. That is a non-psychoactive part of the drug that could actually help stop the seizures from epilepsy. And after they went to a number of doctors, they finally found 2 doctors that were willing to write the prescription. And thankfully in Colorado, you can use marijuana for medicinal use. And they were able to, and obviously recreational use now, and they were able to get this particular form of marijuana, turn it into an oil so they can feed it to her with food. And now she rarely has seizures.
That's amazing, man. It's unbelievable the number of stories we've done about marijuana and how it's almost like a miracle drug. Like, and of course, the story that you brought us, Anna, about Nixon was the one that always sticks in my head.
The Schaefer report.
Right. They do a report. Nixon says, all right, find out for me what marijuana's real properties are, et cetera, and what its effects are. And a Republican that did the report comes back and says, actually, it's not really that bad for you, right? In fact, it has some positive effects. Nixon's like, thanks a lot for that report, burns it in a fireplace. I mean, symbolically, but literally shreds it. And says, no, nonsense, I'm gonna tell everybody it's bad for you. They've been keeping this drug away from us for decades, right? Number one, it's a fun recreational drug. There's nothing wrong with it. Alcohol is also recreational and has a lot more downsides. Number two, what I've been shocked by over the last couple of years is how many positive effects it has.
I know. I mean, this little girl who is now 6 years old, her name is Charlotte, by the way, is thriving. In fact, according to CNN, today Charlotte is 6, and she's thriving. Her seizures only happen 2 to 3 times per month. Remember, she would have these seizures every day, and they would last 2 to 4 hours each.
And
I mean,
look,
that's devastating.
Of course that's debilitating. 300 seizures a week? I mean, obviously, your brain doesn't have time for anything else. I mean, you must have been racked with pain if you were parents too. You're like, my God, gotta do something to help my kids. I wouldn't even thought of marijuana, and thank God they did.
And the amazing part about this is the mother in this story, Paige Figi, kept voting against legalizing marijuana or decriminalizing marijuana. And now she realizes that there actually is a medicinal use. And by the way, what I stated earlier in the story is very important. It's low in the psychoactive part of the drug, the THC, high in CBD. So it's not like this kid is, getting high throughout the day from this, this oil. She is totally normal. It just stops her seizures. And it's incredible because for a very long time, we didn't allow scientists to do studies on it. So we weren't even able to prove the medicinal properties of marijuana. But now, thankfully, we can.
Win. Science.
Definitely. This is actual science. It's amazing stuff.